Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. We are from Group 5 who present an article review that related to the current trend in curriculum. This article is written by Zulaihan Ismail, Raziana Cik Aziz, Chiam Choi Chia, which the title is Preparing Future Ready Learners 21st Century Skill in an Open and Distant Learning Education in Malaysia. This article explores on how open and distant learning or ODL can equip students with essential skills for the futures. So why is this important? Well, with technology changing so fast, the way we learn also need to be changed. This article dives into on how ODL can be a solution, especially here in Malaysia, by making education accessible and preparing students for digital world. Now, let's look at why education is changing. More and more we are seeing a shift toward flexible and digital learning, especially since COVID-19. In Malaysia, ODL has really opened up access to education not only for students in big cities but also for those who are in remote areas. ODL isn't just about learning content, but it is about making sure that every student can gain skills that are essential for today's world. The article highlights 4 key skills developed through ODL. First is critical thinking, second is collaboration, third is digital literacy, and fourth is creativity. This skill align with Malaysia educational goals for future readiness with ODL, modernizing the traditional method. So why are these skills so essential? They prepare students to adapt, problem solve, and succeed in globalized world. In today's presentation, we will summarize the article, cover the key issues, and share our thoughts on ODL impact on education. Now, I pass to the next presenter for the summary of the article.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. I will proceed the presentation about the topic preparing future ready learner 21st century skill in open and distant learning education in Malaysia. Before that, I will introduce my name. My name is AHMAD bin Muhammad AZIZI. My BINTI number AM2408017127. So I will continue about the brief summary of the article. I will highlight about the 4 points. The first one, overview of 21st century skill in Malaysian education. The significance of future ready learning. The next, role of education in preparing future ready learner. And the last one, Malaysian educational response. Okay, the first one, brief summary of the article point. Overview of 21st century skill in Malaysian education. The article explore how Malaysian education, especially in open and distant learning, or we can say that ODL context, adapt to meet the evolving demand of the 21st century. This involve equipping students with critical skill like creativity, digital literacy, and problem solving to thrive in a rapidly advancing digital economy. The second one is the significance of future learning. It is emphasis is placed on the future ready education that goes beyond traditional approach, aiming to prepare students for unpredictable workplace and societal challenges. The next one is the role of education in preparing future ready learner. The article said that 21st century education require a dynamic curriculum that integrate technology, critical thinking, collaboration, and adaptability. Malaysian higher education aim to bridge the gap between traditional education and the evolving skill needed for the fourth industrial revolution, IR 4.0. Okay, the last one is Malaysia educational response. The Ministry of Education in Malaysia developed initiatives like the Higher Education 4.0 framework to align with these goals, highlighting the integration of modern skill across curricula to prepare graduates for global competitiveness. Okay, we continue. The next slide is about key trend and finding. I will highlight about the three key trend and finding. The first one emphasize on essential 21st century skill. The second one significant positive impact on learner preparedness, and the last one is lifelong learning as a core competency. Okay, the first one emphasize on essential 21st century skill. Skill like communication, critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and digital literacy are identified as crucial for navigating 21st century complexity. This article introduced the 4C 1V model, which is communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity, and the 1V is about values as foundation in Malaysian education system. The second one, the significant positive impact on learner preparedness. Each 21st century skill, especially creativity, critical thinking, and collaboration, was found to have a statistically significant impact on student readiness for the future, as highlighted in the regression analysis result. Okay, the last one, the key trend and finding is lifelong learning as a core competency. The studies emphasize that lifelong learning, adaptability, and resilience are necessary traits for students to continuously acquire new skill and knowledge, which is essential in a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world. Okay, the last one is about research and research methodology. Okay, the first one is about survey design. The research employed a quantitative survey using a 5-point Likert scale conducted online among OUM students. The survey focused on various skills and collected response from 368 participants, ensuring a representative sample from diverse demographics. About data collection and analysis, data were collected via the OUM platform, MyInspire, and analyzed through regression analysis to measure the relationship between each 21st century skill and learner preparedness. This method provided robust insight into how each skill correlated with student readiness for future challenges. Okay, how about reliability and significance of result? Okay, the high adjusted R-square values in the result indicate a strong positive correlation between the skill studied and overall learner preparedness, reinforcing the importance of the skill in ODL curriculum. That's all from my part. I will pass the presentation to my friend. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day everyone. My name is Siti Ashikin. As the third presenter of my group, I'll be talking about the main issue discussed in the article which preparing future ready learning 21st century skill in an open distance learning education in Malaysia. The article highlights some of the big challenges faced in preparing students for the future through open and distance learning or ODL in Malaysia. There are several important issues the article address, but I will highlight 6 issues such as: first, There is a digital divide and access to technology. Many students, particularly those in rural areas, lack reliable internet or enough device, which make it hard for them to engage fully in online class and develop digital skills. To fix this, there needs to be more support from the government and private companies to improve internet access and provide affordable device for all students. Another challenge in ensuring the quality of online content and keeping students engaged. Much of the current material used in ODL may not be interactive or engaging enough to encourage critical thinking and creativity. Without interesting content, students can lose interest and this important skill may not develop well. There is a need to invest in interactive content that support active and engaged learning. Educator readiness is another area of concern. Many teachers, especially the seniors, not fully trained to use digital tools well or to develop the collaboration and critical thinking skills in an online setting, and this can limit the success of teaching 21st century skills. A solution will be to provide specialized training program for educators focusing on digital teaching tools and strategies that foster this essential skill. The assessment of 21st century skills also presents a challenge. Traditional exams often don't capture skills like problem solving, collaboration, and creativity skills that are crucial in today's workforce. To better measure these skills, alternative assessment like project, peer review, and real-world problem solving activity could be used. Moreover, the highlight in the article is student motivation and self-discipline can be hard to maintain in an online environment. Without face-to-face interaction, some students find it difficult to stay motivated and disciplined, which affect the engagement and slow their progress in skill development. Regular check-in, mentorship program, and support group could help keep students engaged and focused on their learning goals. Finally, there is the issue of alignment between educational content and industry need. Often, the skills taught on ODL program do not fully match with the requirement of employer, leaving graduates underprepared for the job market. By collaborating with industry experts, educational institutions can keep their program up to date, ensuring that students gain the skill and demand today. This is all from me. I will pass to the next presenter to summarize more about this article. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is MUNZIR bin HALIM. So today I would like to summarize the article entitled Preparing Future Ready Learners, 21st Century Skill in an Open and Distance Learning Education in Malaysia. First, open distance learning in Malaysia contribute to the development of new skill for the modern world by preparing students competent in innovative technologies. The study show that the critical thinking, creativity, collaboration and digital literacy need to be included in curriculum to cater for Industry 4.0. The author in a survey analysis revealed a high positive correlation between the skill and student readiness and stress. Open distance learning institutions need to be sustainable evolve for producing graduates that are competitive and relevant in global market. This research emphasizes the necessity of the development to approach education that will help learners to be ready for the global challenge. Then, for further suggestion, the curriculum should be refined and the demographic data should be expanded for better understanding. This study is useful for education institutions and policymakers who want to increase the benefit of open distance learning in producing flexible and competent graduates in Malaysia. Then, open distance learning allow learners to grow at their own pace, embracing diverse teaching methodology that spark the engagement. Last but not least, this research also analysed deep into various Malaysian institutions to uncover how open distance learning is shaping the education. I think that's all from me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NAJWA FATINI binti ISMANI, and now I will present about the reflections on article. So the article that we have choose is about preparing future ready learners, 21st century skills in an open and distance learning education in Malaysia. So let's proceed with the reflections. Okay, after reading the article, I realized that how important it is to prepare students with skills that they will actually need in today's world. This article basically emphasized the value of fostering critical thinking, creativity, collaborations, and adaptability skills that are necessary for students to succeed not only in their career but also in their personal growth. In Malaysia, the shift towards open and distance learning is a significant way to develop these 21st century skills, giving students a better access to education and also encouraging them to become digitally savvy, preparing them for future career where the skills are very invaluable. And for students to excel in a globalized market also, they must not only master the technical aspect of their field, but also develop a mindset that allows them to think independently, approach challenges creatively, and also communicate effectively. So, as for the practical implication as a teacher, what we as a teacher can do. The first one is by digital integrations in teaching. Implementing digital tools like online discussion board, quizzes, and also collaborative project, it will help students practice essential 21st century skills in a hands-on way. So with online distance learning, students can pace their learning, giving them more ownerships for their progress. So the second one is by encouraging independent and critical thinking by designing activities that require problem solving and critical thinking. For example, like teacher can give case study or scenario that require students to analyze, evaluate, and offer creative solutions. It will help students to develop their critical thinking and problem solving. Besides that, in group project also, teacher can focus on collaborations and also assigning roles that encourage students to contribute their unique strengths. By this, um, by this group project, it will help students to appreciate their teamwork and also improve their interpersonal skills, which are very highly valued in professional setting. And then the third one is building adaptability through flexibility. So with online distance learning flexible structure, students can choose when and how they engage with the material, which teach them to adapt their study habits to changing circumstances. For example, teacher can provide resources in various formats, for example, video, article, and also discussion forum, so that students can choose what best supports their learning style. And lastly, for the future outlook, looking to the future, we believe that online distance learning will continue to play a significant role in education, especially in developing countries. With the right strategy, we can overcome the challenges and also make online distance learning an effective platform for preparing future-ready learners that are not only for job but also students that are able to expand skills for global readiness, fostering lifelong learning, and adaptability in a rapidly evolving world, as well as prepare them for specific industry challenges to help them become a leader who can meet the global demand by encouraging industry-specific applications of 21st century skills. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Kari Izzat bin Abdul Rahman. I would like to give the conclusion about this article. This article highlight the immense potential of open and distance learning, or ODL, as more than just an alternative to traditional education. ODL open up a new possibility by making education accessible and flexible, which is crucial for preparing future-ready learner in today's fast-evolving world. The article also emphasizes that ODL help equip students with essential 21st century skills like critical thinking, collaboration, and digital literacy. Skills that are not only valuable but necessary in our current global landscape. However, there are still some challenges to tackle. Issues like the digital divide and the need for adaptive curricula and ongoing teacher training need attention to truly unlock ODL potential. Moving forward, addressing these challenges will be essential in ensuring that ODL can fulfill its promise of becoming a cornerstone in modern education, empowering learners across Malaysia and beyond. In short, ODL holds great promise but to make the most of it, continuous improvement and innovation will be the key. That's all from me. Thank you.